Here in Australia, we have a culture of using inherently bizarre slang. We shorten everything that we possibly can. We create words that don't really make sense to any normal human being. And we swear more than anyone thought was humanly possible. An example of a typical Australian conversation. Oi mate, you gonna come out tonight for a bevy? Ah mate, I'm gonna have to ask my missus. My missus. Is it your wife? Is it your girlfriend? Is it the girl you have on the side? Who on earth is this missus? I've heard missus way too often, and when reading an opinion piece recently written by Wendy Toohey in the Sydney Morning Herald, it sparked me to think about what the problem is with this term. Urban Dictionary provides us with a plethora of somewhat vague definitions, such as the woman whom a guy is whipped upon, dating, married or not. Or perhaps your missus can be either your girlfriend, wife. It's usually a girlfriend belonging to a teenaged or guy in his early 20s. So it is your girlfriend or wife. But what really bugs me about the word is the sense of ownership that it implies. It implies that one's girlfriend or wife is a possession, as implied by this Urban Dictionary quote of belonging. Are women belongings? The recent scandal involving the departed ABC board chairman, Justin Milne, was founded on the fact he had allegedly called his managing director, Michelle Guthrie, the missus. According to Michelle Guthrie, it was rumoured to be used as a term for her quite regularly in the corporate environment. And this leads me to ask, how on earth is that acceptable? Wendy Toohey made a fantastic point in her article. I defy you to find a female executive who has fought her way to the top in our still patriarchal workplace hierarchy and then burns her image by referring to a senior colleague as her hubby. She would sound like a ditz and a twit. It would be credibility suicide. I believe that the term missus is still a bit degrading, particularly in the workplace environment. Working on the point that Wendy Toohey makes about the hypothetical situation of women using the term hubby in the workplace, it leads you to imagine what the backlash over this comment would be. Using terms seemingly of endearment or whatever motive they're used for in the workplace is just inappropriate. It might be a slightly bogan term, often meant with little bad intention, but I believe calling someone your missus needs to be left back in the 1950s. Missus, at least to me, implies possession and ownership, and often this isn't understood or isn't meant with that intention. So I suggest maybe we stop using it and refer to our colleagues without the colloquial term.